Professor B.S. Deshmukh, lecturer from Mechanical Engineering Department of MEP's Rajarshi Shahu Maharaj Polytechnic, Nasik. Today, we have to discuss on the boiler mountings. Boiler mountings are the fittings which are mounted on the boiler for its proper and safe functioning. Through there are many types of boiler mountings. Here we have to discuss some importance from the subject point of view. First boiler mounting is the water level indicator. Second, pressure gauge. Third, safety valve. Fourth, steam spot valve. Fifth, blow off cock. Sixth, feed check valve. And 7, fusible plug. Now we have to discuss one by one. First boiler mounting is the water level indicator. It is an important fittings which indicates the water level inside the boiler to an observer. It is a safety device upon which the correct working of the boiler depends. The fitting may be seen in front of the boiler and are generally two in number. Water level indicator is the important boiler mountings. Pressure gauge. Pressure gauge boiler mountings can play the important role in the boiler working. A pressure gauge is used to measure pressure gauge is used to measure the pressure of the steam inside the steam boiler. It is fixed in front of the steam boilers. The pressure gauges generally used are of a Bourdon tube. A Bourdon pressure gauge, it is the simplest form, consists of an elliptical tube bent into an arc of a circle. This bent up tube is called as a Bourdon tube. Next boiler mounting is the safety valve. This is a device attached to the steam chest for preventing explosion due to excessive internal pressure of a steam. A steam boiler is usually provided with two safety valves. In brief, the function of a safety valve to blow up the steam when the pressure of a steam inside the boiler exceeds the working pressure. Now we have to discuss on the steam stop valve. It is the largest valve on the steam boiler. It is usually fitted to the highest part of the shell by means of a flange. The principal function of a stop valve are: first, to control the flow of steam from the boiler to the main steam pipe, and second, to shut off the steam completely when required. Next boiler mounting is the blow-up cock. The principal functions of a blow-up cock are to empty the boiler whenever required and to discharge the mud, scale or sediments which are accumulated at the bottom of the boiler. Next boiler mounting is the feed check valve. It is non-return valve fitted to a screwed spindle to a regulate lift. Its function is to regulate the supply of a water which is pumped into the boiler by the feed pump. And the last boiler mounting is the fusible plug. It is fitted to the crown plate of the furnace of the boiler. Its object is to put out the fire in the furnace of the boiler when the level of water in the boiler falls to an unsafe limits and thus avoids the explosion which may take place due to the overheating of the furnace of the plate. These are the boiler mountings: water level indicator, pressure gauge, safety valve, steam stop valve, blow up cock, feed check valve, and last one is a fusible plug.